Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Gabriella Catano from CATANO GLAM, and this is CATANO GLAM English. For today's video, we got a very dewy, glowy, glowing to the gods, radiant, fresh, fun makeup tutorial. So if you are interested in learning how I got this look, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you get notified whenever I post. Si quieren ver este video o cualquier otro de mis tutoriales o videos en español, por favor síganme y suscríbanse a mi otro canal, CATANO GLAM. Alright people, let's hop into the video. Alright guys, so let's get started. I am going to first prep my eyes because I am going to start with my eyes. It's going to be a super easy look, and I'm going to be taking this Becca Ultimate Coverage Concealer in the shade Banana to do so. I'm taking the Morphe M173 to apply this onto my eyes. Then I am taking my Beauty Blender and I am just blending it all out, making sure that there are no harsh lines anywhere. This time I am going to go ahead and set my concealer, and I'm going to take this Aesthetica Cosmetics translucent powder. You guys know I love this stuff. And I am taking a Morphe M504. And I am just going to apply a little bit, whatever is on the top here. That should be good. So for the eyes, we're going to start off with this shade that goes right on my lid. That's super different. I never do this, but this look is going to be a bit different. So I'm going to start off with this Infallible Paints Metallics in the shade Brass Knuckles 402 from L'Oreal. So all I'm going to do is take my finger, yes, I said it, my finger, not a brush, and I'm going to apply this right on my eyelid. And I'm making sure not to go higher than my crease. I'm kind of just applying it right on the lid. So that's about it for this shade for now. If I want to add more, I will go back to it. I'm going to hop into this eyeshadow quad from L'Oreal. This is in the shade Boudoir Charm. Who am I? Boudoir Charm, I think is what it's called. And I'm going to take that darkest brown right over here with a Luxie brush. This is the Luxie Mini Tapered 121. I am going to focus this on the outer portion of the eye and try to very carefully bring it into the crease, but not too much, kind of just like that. Like, not too much. Leave it looking kind of crazy because I don't want it to be super smoked out either. I want it to kind of stay in place. Moving on, I am taking this Moda Pro BMX 430 crease, okay? And this brush is just going to be used to basically buff out the edges. It had absolutely no color to it. It was just the brush itself, and I'm just going back and forth to buff out any edges. And I am going to take a little more of that metallic shade and just reapply it a little higher, like right now up into the crease. Like that. Just like a little higher, you know, nothing crazy. And now I am just blending out a little bit with that brush again. Life is all about blending. I mean, makeup is all about blending, not life, but you get what I mean. So I'm gonna leave my eyes like that. I'm not gonna do anything crazy, nothing else. I'm gonna just move on into my skin. So the first product that I'm going to use for my skin is this Urban Decay Rebound Collagen Infused Complexion Prep Priming Spray. Now that my face is feeling refreshed, I'm gonna go ahead and prime with this Rose Primer Serum from Wet n Wild. Now I'm going to take this BH Cosmetics 123 brush and this Blur on the Run, whatever this is. I think it's kind of like a finishing balm from Urban Decay. I have hit pan and I'm almost done with it. I'm so sad because this is also great for whenever you don't want to wear a lot of makeup. So today I'm going to be mixing two foundations. One is going to be the Dew Skin Moisturizing Coverage from Beauty Counter, and the other one is going to be the Infallible Pro Glow from L'Oreal. Supposedly it is up to 24 hours worth of foundation and coverage. I wouldn't say 24 hours though because it is glowy, so it's like not full coverage, so I don't know how it would last 24 hours. But anyway, I'm using it because this is the shade that I have, 204. For those of you who can't notice, I do have a little bit of a tan going on. I went ahead and applied this Loving Tan Official Bronze Shimmer Luminous Cream in the shade Dark. And the reason I did that is because the dress that I'm wearing today is super low cut. It's a gold champagne colored dress and I am very pale, as you can tell by my face. And I didn't want to look super ghostly wearing this. And I also put my Loving Tan 2 Hour Express tanning lotion on my legs a few days ago and they still look nice and bronzed. Moving on to cream contour and highlight, I am going to take this Infallible Pro Glow in the shade number 8 from L'Oreal. I want this look to be super dewy, and it's always great to put more creams than powders when you want a look a little bit more dewy. So now I'm also going to do a creamy or a liquid blush glow situation. I have been obsessing with this liquid glow from Anastasia lately, and this one is in the shade Rose Gold. So I'm just blending it a little bit with that beauty blender, making sure that I don't take away the color, but that it's blended between the contour and the foundation. I'm gonna hop back into that Becca concealer and just add a little right here in the very, very inner triangle of my eye. I am also applying in this area to give it a little bit of an extra highlight. And I am just blending it with my beauty blender. Okay, so I might just put a dot of concealer right here. This is the L'Oreal one in the shade Cashmere. I just put literally 2 dots because I wanted to give it a little bit more coverage. The Becca concealer is pretty thick, which equals coverage, but at the same time, I feel like the color I got might be a little too light, and sometimes when you go lighter, your coverage is not where it's supposed to be. So now I am going to take this highlighter from Benefit, and it's called the WhatsApp highlighter. I am going to apply it right on my cheekbones. I'm even going to apply a little bit and just apply it right on my collarbones because I love for this area to be nice and highlighted. So off camera, I did go ahead and set my face. I mostly focused on the under eye area as well as my lap lines. And now we're going to move on to powder bronzer. I'm going to be taking this bronzer from Sonia Kashuk. I don't know why, but every time I look for Sonia Kashuk on Instagram, I can never find her. So if you guys know what her real Instagram name is, please leave me a comment down below because I always want to tag her. But the only place I know that sells Sonia Kashuk is like Amazon or Target, and I can't find her anywhere. And with a bigger fluffy brush, I'm going to basically put it down my neck because like I told you guys, my chest and arms are very bronze, so I want everything to match. I'm taking this highlighter from Artist Couture in the shade Summer Haze. It looks pretty red when you see it here, but on the skin, it is the most beautiful golden highlight ever. I mean, hi! How are you? Super glowy. Like, I am honestly obsessed with this highlighter. I'm gonna apply a little bit of the setting spray. This is from Milani and it is the Make It Dewy. Now, I do know that you have to shake the shit out of this setting spray because it happened to me before where I just went for it and I sprayed and I looked like a grease ball. And then I realized that I think it was that I didn't shake it, so maybe the oils separated. I don't know, but that's the case. And I only spray a little, like that's enough. And then I'm gonna take my beauty blender. I usually don't do this either, but with this spray I do because I don't want to look too oily, but I do want to look very radiant. And now I'm gonna take the All Nighter setting spray, and this is what's really gonna lock in all my makeup, make sure that I stay looking this good all night. Okay, so I'm excited for my brows because I'm going to be doing the soap brow, which was a super trend for a really long time. Honestly, I don't know if it's still trending, but your girl has been loving it. I have never done it on this channel, but I have done it on myself multiple times. So here we go. So the two things that you need is a bar of soap and your spoolie. And I basically wet the bar of soap a little bit and I am going to basically brush my bar of soap like this. So you start off by brushing your brows upwards, right? And you're gonna look pretty crazy. This is for the girl that loves that natural wispy brow, the full brow, which is totally what my vibe is for this makeup. So once you brush them all upwards like that, you can see how much brow hair you really have. So I'm going to very carefully drag the crazy hairs on the outer part of the brow downwards, but they're still kind of lifted, you know what I mean? And then the rest of the hair, I'm going to very carefully bring it to the side. And then the front of the brow is going to kind of stay upwards. And then I'm gonna take a paper towel, a dry paper towel, and just pat on my brow a little bit just to get the wetness off and to get that soapy look off. It's important to use a wet bar of soap, but not too wet because then it'll start to get really soapy. So like a nice balance. So I decided to put on mascara before this next step because I've done it in the past where I put mascara after this step and it actually is a lot harder. So I'm going to be applying Vaseline to my eyelids. Yes, people, we're gonna do that today. This is going to really give that glowy, glossy eyelid look. So that is pretty much all that I'm doing to my eyes. I don't want to do anything else that is too crazy. I'm just gonna go and take this really light highlighter from this Pure Dreamer Bronze and Brighten palette and add it right into the inner corner. I'm also going to put a little under the brow. So now we're going to move on to lips. For lips, I want to keep it real neutral, real simple, nice glossy, kind of like the rest of this makeup. And I'm going to take this ColourPop Lippy Pencil in the shade BFF. So I'm kind of filling in the rest of my lips too. And I am going to go ahead and apply a little bit of this KKWX Mario lip gloss, and it's called Super Nude. And because I'm going to a Victoria's Secret event tonight, I thought it was a must to use Victoria's Secret products in some way or another in this video. So I'm going to use this Victoria's Secret lip gloss. Guys, this is an OG makeup product. I feel like every one of us has used a Victoria's Secret lip gloss. If you haven't, you need to hop on that bandwagon because they are so freaking juicy and glossy. So I'm gonna add a little bit. The fly literally flew right into my lip gloss, almost. Alright guys, well this is the finished look. I hope that you enjoyed. If you want more videos like this, then please leave a comment down below. Share this video with your friends or with anyone that you think would enjoy a makeup tutorial like this. If you do happen to recreate any of my looks, please go ahead and tag me on my social media handles, which I will leave linked down below in the description box. Remember to subscribe to my channel and to hit the notification bell so you can get notified whenever I post. Alright guys, I will see you in my next video.